Hi friends, welcome back to Reader's Workshop. Now today what we're going to talk about is that since we've been learning so much about topics and becoming true experts on those topics, we're going to have an opportunity to share all that you've learned with other people. So when we're teaching other people about our nonfiction books, right, it's really important to teach the information from the books that we've read, right, and the notes that we've taken, and not just mix it up by what we think we know we've read in a book or maybe something that we made up or somebody told us. Right. So today, what I want to teach you is that you can hold yourself accountable, meaning that you can really make sure that you are really using all the information in the actual book and the information and using the evidence from the book by prompting yourself with questions like, where does it say that? Is there another example? Prove it, right? So you can prove to yourself and also to your partner, right? Your partner, who could be maybe your mom or your dad or your sister, right? You can hold yourself accountable and they can hold you accountable to telling you, where did you find that information? Can you prove it for me? So I'm going to show you how you can do that. So I'm going to teach you about a topic that I've been reading about. So I was reading my book about the Empire State Building. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give myself a little signal to show when I want to stop and prove it by showing you where it says that in the book exactly, or showing you an example from the book. So watch what I do. I'm going to share my book with you. So here we go. So I have been reading this awesome book about the Empire State Building. The Empire State Building is one of the most incredible places in the whole world. And so many people from all over the world come to visit it because something that's so interesting about the Empire State Building is that it was once the tallest building in the entire world. Okay, now that's a fact that I learned from my book, but the signal that I give myself is that I'm going to prove it to you. So I'm going to find the page in the book that tells you exactly where I learned that information. So on this page, it says, together the two friends made a good team and built the Empire State Building. Their building was the tallest one in the world for 41 years, right? So that's where I prove to you the information that I learned. Now I can keep going, right? I can say to you that the Empire State Building is over 1,000 feet tall and there's over 100 floors in the Empire State Building. You can go all the way to the top floor and you can see all around New York City and even into other states. Now, where did I learn that information? I'm going to prove it, right? On this page, it says that you can take the elevator to the top. You could see parts of 5 different states, right? You can look around, you can see different places. And it says, look at all of this information on this diagram, right? From the ground to the top is 1,454 feet, right? So that's the information that I told you is over 1,000 feet. And it has over 100 floors. You can go all the way up to the top and you can see all around. So if you see how I was able to prove my information to you as a reader, right? Your job when you're reading and you're teaching other people is that you have to make sure that you're giving people information that you've learned from your nonfiction books, right? You're not just making up stuff. So today, when you go out to read, today and every day, not just today, but every single day, you have to make sure that you hold yourself accountable and maybe your partner holds you accountable to prove what you're saying is based on the information from your nonfiction books, right? And you can ask yourself questions like, can you prove it? Or where does it say that? So today, when you go off to read, I want you to make sure that you set your timer for at least 25 minutes. I think that it's really important that you set the timer for yourself so that you know how long you're reading for. Right, so you should be reading for at least 25 minutes. And when it's time for you to read to your partner, you can teach them that information that you learned from your book. But I also want you to make sure that you prove it to them by finding that information in the book and showing them exactly where you found it. Off you go.